Unfortunately, yes, I'm still in Texas. I'm outside of Greenville, Texas right now. I've been up since 4:30, and I'm trying to get the chat up. I've been up since 4:30. I've only gone 49 miles. No, I don't have chains. I haven't had any issues. Even this truck being two-wheel drive, it's just traffic's not even moving enough to need chains. Like, hold on, let me like, that's the fast lane. Over here we got a little bit of asphalt, but pretty much just sitting here, and I guess I'm gonna, I don't know, try and, like, I haven't even, well, let me set you guys up here. I haven't even been able to get to an exit. Like, we've been, in Texas, all these side streets run, parallel to the main road, but I can't even get over there. There's nowhere to park. And yes, Adam, you're right. I'm probably going to, it's actually the first plow truck coming here on the opposite side that I've seen actually plowing all day. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna see if I can get somewhere, grab a hotel for the rest of the day, and I don't know, drink my sorrows away. I don't know. But that's a good sign that they're actually getting under the ice then. Obviously they can't do it here because there's nowhere for them to come by unless they came through the fast lane here and cleared that, but I don't think they're getting through that ice. What's on the trailer? Like 4,400 pounds worth of substation parts going to West Texas. I haven't even made it to Dallas yet. Supposed to be there at 7:30 this morning. Which, I mean, they understand, but it still puts me behind in my schedule. Dumb ways to die. Yeah, me either. I saw the forecast and, like, I saw some pictures, but that was on Monday. I figured that it would be past by now and, like, they would be able to get things cleaned up, but I don't even think they have salt. Like, all they put down on the road is like sand and grit, so it's not melting anything. I don't know. Eastbound's moving pretty good. Gonna be bad. Yeah, the temps, the truck says 26 right now, but it's raining, and I feel like the rain is actually starting to, for right now, until the sun goes down again, where, I mean, it's not sunny, but you get it, until it gets dark again, it's actually starting to, like, soften up that ice. It's just real slushy. The right lane's like slush. Like, I can actually see asphalt, which is good, but the fast lane is nothing but a sheet of ice. Do I have a load? Hold on, I'm going back through. Yeah, they have zero resources out here. I mean, I've barely seen, maybe with today I've seen maybe 5 salt trucks, sand trucks, whatever. Thanks, Adam. Trust me, I know. I'm really, like, if it wasn't ice, I'd park the truck and freaking fly home and deal with it next week, but you got a load coming back from Texas? Not really, because of this. I had a load lined up, then they called me and were like, they're not coming into work, so we'll call you when they decide to open back up. It was like a set of, like, walk behind mowers or something. which is paying pretty good to come back to Virginia. Yeah, damn right Texas is bad. This is getting old. I'm really just trying to keep myself entertained. I mean, thankfully I got food in the truck because I can't even get anywhere to get anything. I filled up this morning. So when I parked it last night, it was starting to get bad just on the bridges. Like, you'd hit a bridge and you would just get a little skating. So I was like, well, it's not worth it. I'll pull it over, wait till the morning. It was windy and there was nothing coming down. With a bunch of sand and stuff on the road, I figured it would just it would dry everything out. So first 35 miles today, it took me an hour. And now, like, the last 6 or 7 hours, I've gone 12 miles. I don't even think I'll make it to Dallas today. I would just really hope to call it a day, get up super early tomorrow, get this delivered so I can start heading back to Maryland. Like, there's so many trucks out here that are just left on the side of the road. Not wrecked, nothing. People just left them there. I'm looking ahead. I see lights. The guy in front of me is moving now. See if I can get this flipped around. You can see the road a little better. If you could get $2 a mile inbound per car hauling for Copart, bringing them, yeah, depending on how far you're coming from, if they're not jerking you around with like 10-mile tows. It's the thing with Copart now, they have like all their own trucks. So all their long distance stuff is taken care of by them. But you can see, like, I don't have my hand on the steering wheel. That's how the ice has the road all messed up. Let's hit the brakes real quick, see what happens. I have the trailer brakes turned way down right now so the trailer doesn't get sideways on this. Got 491 miles left to our destination. The only thing about bringing cars into to Copart is if you have one of those big, like, 4-car rollbacks, that would be ideal. But winching cars onto a trailer all the time that are completely demolished is a pain. Virtually, like, impossible. And then you got to think about having to unload them if they are using the loader. But you got to wait around for it. When you can self-unload, it just makes sense. And I don't know how Copart pays. Never really looked into that. There's a couple local tow companies that haul in all the time up by me, my old house, that you'd see in there all the time hauling cars in. From like the local body shops where a car was, they totaled it out there. I think I'm probably like 2 or 3 miles from an exit, so that could be another 8 hours though. Just trying to keep my right tire in the groove. I don't think anything in Texas is working. This morning I parked in a liquor store parking lot that was off on one of these side streets because traffic wasn't moving, and even the liquor store was closed. It said due to ice. Up in Pennsylvania, the liquor store never closes. Hell, even during COVID they didn't close because they considered that essential. Alcohol is the one thing you can die withdrawing from. Looking over at the eastbound side, they've got the after that plow truck came through, they've got the slow lane. I see complete asphalt. People are probably moving 25, 30 miles an hour maybe. Never did I think when taking this load to Texas that I would have to deal with something like this. Hell, I even looked at the forecast when I accepted the load and I was like, oh, it's just going to be a little chilly. It's supposed to be like 45 degrees. Never in a million years did I expect this. Like, that's how. It's a nice truck. That's how they're moving over there. I haven't moved like that since about 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah, four car rollback would be perfect for that. Hauling any kind of in-ops or like damaged vehicles all the time. It's like, if you don't have a rollback or a full deck trailer, that it becomes a pain. Like I've been in winch situations where I really regret even loading the vehicle or trying to load the vehicle or accepting the job. I don't really stick to a certain lane, Jarrett. I just go anything outbound that I'm either headed towards something to bring back for a customer or going out for a customer. I never really have to pick which way I want to go. If I had my choice, it would be back and forth to Florida, but the rates out of Florida are so terrible. Unless you're running snowbirds, which that's just the time of the season. The more you get off the major interstates, the more money you'll make because there are less competitions with 9 cars and 7 cars and things like that. And I wish we were moving like that. Can actually see, I don't know if I can zoom in. I don't know if you can see. Looks like it is starting to break up there as far as the traffic. If they had salt here, this would be over with. Like if they could have salted this, pre-treated this, and then salt as it was coming down, they would be able to scrape this stuff off. But with no salt, the road getting cold, turns to ice and the plows can't get up underneath of it, and then you're screwed. It's like, just close the road down and fix sections of the road at a time, and then open the road back up so people can keep advancing. There's a car over there in the ditch. I'll hop in that pan over there. That thing gets some good traction. There's a car over there in the ditch. I feel like I'm riding a roller coaster. I'm riding with flat tires. As bumpy as this road is. Alright, well, I'm gonna hop off here. I didn't think we'd be moving, that's why I went live. I know ice is your problem today, but I always wondered how... Hold on, come on, comment. How your truck, so this truck's only 2-wheel drive and it does great. Good set of tires on the rear, some good tongue weight over the rear axle. Hardly have any problems. The only time I've ever had problems with this thing is in the mud, and it's just getting getting out of the lot that I park my truck in. Other than that, snow has never been an issue. Traction has never been an issue. I've barely spun at all today. Especially on some of these hills. Like, traffic will stop and you'll have to go from a dead stop. Look at this guy. Well, I'm gonna hop off here and pay attention before I end up like that guy. Go check out my last video. It's got some of last night's shenanigans of the ice. And, the guy should have never got over in that left lane.